Ghost Radio is invading your airwaves. Be on the lookout. Geeks and Gamers.
Welcome, Geeks and Gamers, to Geek Pulse Gaming episode 19. I am your host, Ray El Capitan, and joining me in this continuous co-op adventure of shade, because Aaron and Ray just can't get along, Aaron, the new Mr. Switch. Ray Apollo, the man of many nicknames, and Lord Squeenix himself.
LaCroix is better than most
Nothing.
waters.
Shut up. You couldn't even think of anything.
LaCroix is going to get
I
banned.
was going to say LaCroix is better than Aaron, but I thought that'd be mean, so then you made me say it.
And joining us, special guest, we have the manager of all the chaos of Geeks and Gamers. We have Siobhan joining us.
Hello.
My boss.
I really feel bad for Siobhan because she's gonna be like, okay, you're fired, both of you.
Don't feel bad. Don't.
Like, all right, I'm gonna.
She's like, I've had enough. It's over.
Just silent. Just take notes and remember.
Kick back, relax, take notes.
Sometimes I feel like in the that group admin chat that Siobhan knows that she has me on like a leash as like a dog, but she never lets me off the leash. She just keeps me in a box in the backyard.
Never ever let Aaron off his
Not that bad.
If that's the case, never let him off his leash. He stays on that thing forever. So what's up, guys? How's everyone?
Well, swell.
How was the weekend?
My weekend was good, man.
Wasn't long enough.
Yeah, it wasn't long enough. I know for some of us, we relished in the victory of the Philadelphia Eagles against the Patriots on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yay.
Is that one of those poems that Homer wrote about in the Iliad? Yeah, I saw everybody celebrating. Congrats to the Eagles. Sucks to be Tom Brady, apparently.
No, it doesn't. It does
Philadelphia is on fire, but what else is new?
Overturned. Flaming trash cans. Yeah.
So yeah, that was all interesting. Yeah.
The best part of the whole game was I saw a tweet afterwards that somebody said, I bet Tom Brady is rage eating an extra almond tonight.
An extra almond. Yeah. He married to Giselle.
Yes, he is.
I think his life is fine.
That's what I said. It doesn't suck to be Tom Brady.
Yeah, he's doing all right. I'm sure he's like, man, I didn't win that extra ring. Still got paid.
No, I do have to say, from the Sports Wars group yesterday, his ears must have been ringing something serious because every topic was Tom Brady this, Tom Brady, Tom. I'm like, dang.
It must be nice to be him because everybody wants to talk about him. So
right? All the time.
Rich.
I think our guest left.
No, not quite.
This is real.
Alrighty, so with that, had a pretty good weekend, for myself overall, minus dealing with migraines and stuff. But other than that, been all right. So how was everybody's day today, though? Everybody good?
Cold.
Tired.
Yeah, it's cold. We got some snow here in central New York over the weekend, last night into this morning, so that was no fun. But
I
You can
made
send the
money.
snow my way. I'll take it.
Yeah, well, we currently have a half a foot coming down right now as we speak, so I will
you can
try
keep
my
that-
best to give it over to you.
You can
I'll
keep
take
that
it.
your way. I don't want it. It can circumvent however it needs to go to Siobhan because I don't want it.
All right, everybody, you heard it. Send your snow.
Take it. I'll take it.
Snow at snowkeepers.com. Yep. It's all hers.
See,
We don't want it.
the beautiful thing is about Alabama is that anytime it doesn't even have to be an inch of snow. There could be just flurries. They don't have to stick, and the whole state of Alabama just shuts down.
Literally,
work.
you can throw a handful of salt in the air, and somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, we're off work."
We're off.
Exactly.
Wow, that must be nice.
And, yeah, we had I think 2 snow days, and I think let's see, in my area we only got maybe 3 inches. Some got less, and just the whole state shut down.
Wow.
Yeah,
At least you got to warm by the nice fire of a burning Taco Bell, though.
that is true.
Oh man, that was the other thing that took over Geeks and Gamers this week was all that. But either everyone loved Taco Bell or you hated Taco Bell. It's just like
Can we have a formal moment of silence for Siobhan's Taco Bell?
yeah.
One more time, dog. Thank you.
Dog's like, no. See, the dog is one of those Taco Bell haters. It's like, no moment of silence for Taco Bell.
Taco Bell's fine. Taco Bell's the goat when it's clutch when it needs to be. Let me tell you, I'm mad I'm on this diet that I can't have carbs because Taco Bell's literally all carbs. So whatever. But I'm living. I'm losing weight. It's all good. Well, we played nothing but Monster Hunter. Life is great.
All right. So speaking of which, we're gonna go. Might as well just go into the Geeks and Gamers arcade. And well, before we do that, how about let's let Siobhan, for those who aren't familiar with who Siobhan is, introduce herself, because we always do that when we have a guest, but we didn't give her a chance to.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's okay.
Right in. She was just like, well, you're one of us.
She's infamous. That's why.
Well,
Star Wars. Edit.
Oh God. I think I've had my fill of Star Wars talk for a while.
Oh man, so much Star Wars.
I know. And the funny thing is that I'm not that big of a Star Wars fan. I'm more of a Star Trek fan, but I enjoy Star Wars. I just don't. I'm not as into it as I am Star Trek. Like I can tell you almost everything about that. But I just, with Star Wars, I can just tell you about the films, and it's very limited memory. I have to go back over and watch and be like, oh, yeah. But other than that, I don't really care for it. But I guess I'll introduce myself. Well, I am Siobhan Frederick. I am the community manager of Geeks and Gamers. Essentially, it's kind of like a bridge between the community and, I guess, social media manager in a way. I guess that's probably like one of the best ways to describe it. But I guess the boss lady. I don't know.
I was gonna say to sum it up, you basically do everything. Like
she keeps Geeks and Gamers from burning down to the ground.
Yeah.
The opposite of Taco Bell.
I couldn't save Taco Bell, but I can at least save Geeks and Gamers.
He grabs the Xbox at the fire and leaves.
No, that's when you fuel the fire with the Xboxes. You're just like, rip Microsoft, rip.
No.
That is very.
I didn't say it.
Very hurtful words.
I did not say
really hurtful words.
Well, we're so happy that you're here. Thank you for joining us. Because
thank you.
I'm sure you didn't really know what you were getting yourself into because we were so nice and kind and we invited you, and then I was like, well, now she's here for the real thing.
Rip.
Oh, it's no biggie. I can hang with you guys. So.
Yeah, Siobhan got a little preview because Siobhan and I were hanging out playing Diablo on Saturday, and my friends were in and out of the party, and they were just being hostile and rude with each other, and I'm just like, we have a new person. Use your manners.
And they're like, what's those?
Pretty much.
Use the good words. Stop embarrassing me in front of my nice friends.
It's like, yeah, you have the group of friends that you're like, you hang out with all the time. And then you have the other group of friends that you see every so often, but you don't want those friend groups to ever intersect because your everyday friends are going to embarrass the hell out of you. Yeah, that's what Saturday was like for me.
I'm sorry. I personally was not there, but
they're kind of tame in comparison to some people that I end up being in a group, like a chat with. Some of them are just, I don't even know how I still talk to them sometimes.
That's because I reminded them, be on your best behavior, fools.
Stop. Could just go my route and not have any friends at all.
Oh, thanks.
Oh boy.
Wow. All right. I'm going to ignore that.
Yeah, so let's talk about what we've been playing in the Geeks and Gamers arcade here, this segment. We'll go ahead. We'll start with Siobhan. I did mention that we played Diablo, but I've been seeing Siobhan play some different things here lately, so.
Well, I've been playing the hell out of World War II.
Yeah, you have.
Yes. I have a love-hate relationship with that game.
Oh, like me with Destiny 2.
Yeah, well, I stopped playing Destiny 2.
Like everybody else, rest in peace, Destiny 2.
Yeah, I dropped it before the DLC, and I just decided that I wasn't even going to bother getting it. Because if the base game can't keep you entertained, I'm not going to spend money on DLC. I'm sorry. But, yeah, World War II has been my love-hate relationship, but I've also just started getting into Wolfenstein because I'm starting to try to catch up on a lot of the games that I've missed in the past couple of years, so that's one of them.
Wolfenstein is a good pick, though. Aaron, what have you been playing this past week?
Besides PUBG, because I have played something else.
But besides PUBG,
don't lie to me. What else? What did you actually play besides PUBG? For real?
I bought a Switch game.
For real though,
2 days ago.
What was it?
Legacy Heroes. It was $9.99 on the store.
Okay.
A little RPG, but not turn-based. So that's why I checked it out first. I read the description, saw that it was action RPG. So I've put probably 2, maybe 2.5 hours into it so far. It's pretty fun. It's just a lot of side mission type stuff, like run and do this, go kill all these jellies and these little mushroom guys. It actually kind of reminds me a lot of Secret of Mana because.
So I was about to say, so you literally bought Secret of Mana before Secret of Mana came out?
Kind of, because it's like little jellies and little mushrooms that I've been fighting so far. So that's what reminded me of Secret of Mana.
Somebody came and put a gun in my head. What's Aaron playing right now? Either PUBG or Secret of Mana or some iteration of Secret of Mana. Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly
something derivative of Secret of Mana.
I did play a couple of Mario Kart matches also throughout the weekend. I'm trying to break up the monotony of PUBG, and it's a cat. She's trying to get in the door, and the door is shut. So you're gonna have to deal with
the dog and then the cat. And dog.
Well, that's a shout out to Cassie Penley right there because there's a cat at the door.
Laptop. She's got a computer to fix. She's got work to do.
That's my IT cat. But just I want to give a quick shout out to my my PUBG squad, the PUBG squad. Ray's a part of that squad.
Yes. When I'm not shooting people in the back.
David Brookins, John Morgan, Tony Sin, and myself, we all just got ourselves another chicken dinner yesterday. Tony, and that's Tony with an I, just to be clear.
Yeah, Tony with an I.
Yeah. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this on mute so that you don't hear any more meowing for the time being.
All right, Apollo, what you got for me, bro, as you die?
So yeah, you know me. I've been playing that Monster Hunter, man. I'm addicted. It's nice to have a game that I can literally just boot up every day and be happy to play again. Like I hadn't had that since I really couldn't tell you right now. It's hard to think of something else that I was like, yeah, I'm genuinely happy to go home and play this game every day. I guess it's Assassin's Creed. I take that back because I was really enjoying Assassin's Creed, but this game.
Now, River Nut Smasher.
Yes, he will return in the DLC. But I've been loving that. I bought a fight stick recently, so that's been lit for Dragon Ball Fighters.
I saw that on Twitter. I think I hearted it.
Like playing with the fight stick, it's changed my life for the better. It's the way I've always wanted to play a fighting game, and now I can actually do that. So
I have a question about that game.
What's up?
Have you played any of the people from the Anime Lately group in this tournament yet?
Actually, no, I have not.
I wanted to know if you've dished out any hands and.
I do want to see how Ray stacks up against.
I'm probably going to receive some hands because I have been playing more Monster Hunter than everything else.
Because I'm just letting you know. Don't tell the anime group I said this, but I hope you fucking destroy all of them.
I hope I do too, but I got to get in the labs. Like I got to get in there and practice because it's like Monster Hunter is taking over my life. So yeah, you're right. I want to get in there, whoop everybody ass, but it's probably going to be the opposite. Everybody going to whoop my ass, and I'll be like, haha, this is a fun game, guys, and I'm going to leave the group.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate because you were talking some mess when they announced that tournament
because I've learned this from you. That's the only thing I've taken from you. Thanks, Aaron. Anyway. Yeah, so just literally those 2 games. I haven't really played. I take it back. I've been playing Darkest Dungeon on Switch. Which, God, that game was so good. I love Darkest Dungeon. It's a lot of fun. But it's creepy, and I don't know why I play it before bed because it gives me weird dreams. So I need to stop doing that. But also, I've only been drinking. So recently, I've only dreamed about Monster Hunter. Every night, I'm like, I have this terrible dream where I'm out hunting a monster, and all of a sudden, I'm out of potions.
Diablo shows up
every time. I die every time. I'm like, this is the worst dream ever. I need a different dream. So
I actually had a Monster Hunter dream the other day, but mine was Nergigante. He showed up and
no,
not that guy.
That's a bad time.
Yeah,
that's all I've been playing. Having a good time.
Yeah, so I've been playing Monster Hunter, and then, like I said, I played Diablo the other day with Siobhan, and then I actually played a little bit of Madden. Some Madden Ultimate Team, started up with that again. Of course, as soon as I said, I started playing Madden again, Marquise pops up in my, what up, man? It's like, dude, you're gonna destroy me. I don't even know why we're doing this right now.
For fun.
He's like, no, but he's like, because I like to give everybody a hard time and I like to beat them in Madden and brag about it. And I said, but there won't be any bragging on my part. And he's just like, well, who's your team? I'm like, the Colts. And he goes, oh man. He goes, no, I'll play you straight up, no bragging. I was like, yeah, my team's straight up bum juice. Like, no, it's not happening.
Oh my god.
Marquise has literally been dead for like 3 weeks, and then like yesterday he showed up out of nowhere. He like rose from the dead.
Right?
He's talking everywhere. All types of shit everywhere now.
Everywhere.
Maybe I'll do that too, because I've been kind of MIA everywhere else on the internet. So who knows? Maybe.
Oh no, I was more active on the Sports War group. I think the last 3 days than I have been the last like 6 months or whatever it is, like 4 or 5 months I've been around.
I'm not gonna lie, I muted all y'all. I muted Sports Wars. I muted Food Wars because that's what it turned into. And
with the Taco Bell thing.
Taco Bell's like, oh my god,
Taco Bell versus Zaxby's.
I think I was most pissed because y'all were posting Taco Bell, and I can't eat Taco Bell right now. So I got tired of seeing it. I was like, I want Taco Bell.
He's like, fuck you guys.
I'm trying not to be fat. So thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all too.
I apologize for starting that war.
Mm-hmm. And it wasn't even you that started that, though. It was just this random guy. I don't even know who that guy was because I had never seen him post. I hadn't seen him post before until the Taco Bell bullshit blew up.
You hear that, Ray?
Yeah.
You hear that, Ray?
It was Lee.
What?
Another person named Lee.
Lee
started a war.
Of course.
that sounds about right. That sounds about right.
Yeah. If you're listening to this, Lee.
I honestly don't know if Becky and Lee listen to this show.
Wow, I'm actually kind of hurt.
They probably don't because they're too busy clicking their mouses. Minesweeper.
Yep.
Yeah, we didn't end up having a show this week because Friday Lee was sick.
I knew it. It was Lee's fault.
And then Saturday and Sunday Lee was working late. So we were trying to do a show like yesterday morning, but I woke up feeling like garbage. Like I was dizzy and could not do anything. I was just like, I'm out of it today.
If anybody else listens to this show and your name is Lee, I'm sorry that you have to share a name with this Lee. My bad.
All right, guys. So we're going to talk about the releases and basically see how Ray's going to spend his money because I already know a couple titles that Lee's going to or that Ray's going to.
Wow! I quit.
I did that on purpose just to see if he would catch it. Normally Ray would just sit there and let me go. I have to say something to trigger him every now and then because he'll get too quiet. And then Aaron just watches everything unfold and he's just laughing in the corner.
Not today.
Meme moment.
Paying attention.
The fanboy intensifies again.
I'm here.
I almost spilled my LaCroix, but I don't have any because I don't drink bullshit beverages.
You should learn to because it's good for your body.
Oh, man. So we're going to start Tuesday, February 6th. We have Dandara coming to Xbox One, PS4, and the Switch. We have Marooners coming to Xbox One and PS4. Hey, Ray, how much money are you going to throw at this? Shadow of the Colossus coming to PS4, the remake.
I'm throwing every dollar it takes at it tomorrow.
All right, so let me tell you, Ray's going to be honest. Ray is not playing this game until the summer when there's nothing else to play because I play Shadow of the Colossus and I love it, but I want to see it when it's pretty and there's nothing else for me to play. Right now, I'm focused on Monster Hunter because Monster Hunter. But Shadow of the Colossus will always be there. Are
you playing Monster Hunter after we get done recording?
Yes.
we need to play together then.
Yes, I'm down.
All right, so then we have Closers coming to PC.
Okay.
Bleed 2 coming to PS4.
Oh, what happened to Bleed 1?
I don't know. Oh. And then we have Dragon Sinker. PS4, is that the alternative name for Monster Hunter, Dragon Sinker? Because you're just trying to chase them dragons and kill them all?
Sounds like a ripoff. It's on Vita, so definitely.
Yeah, that's PS4 and Vita. Then we have Mercenary Kings Reloaded Edition coming to Xbox One and PS4. I thought the first one would have been enough.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, what? Don't we already have this for free on PS4? I don't know.
We did.
Yeah. Okay.
Then we got Wednesday, February 7th, we have Little Triangle coming to Xbox One.
That's a made-up game.
This is no, the second game. The next 3 games are made up.
Dye, as in like dye your hair or dye your clothes.
That's 2 separate games, by the way.
Yeah, Pinstripe and then Dye. And then Bleed 2 again. And then coming to Switch, we have The Dark Side Detective.
That was my name in middle school. How about that?
Racist.
What? No. It was because I did the dark slide on a skateboard, and then I like to find things. Duh.
Thursday, February 8th, we have Aegis Defenders coming to PS4 and Switch.
Okay.
Atomic Run Gun Jump Gun. I thought this already came out, but maybe it's just now coming to Switch.
Oh, that's a fake game.
And it's Atomic with the K.
Yep.
Atomic, and then Run Gun Jump
So
Gun.
these last two, though? Got them. Like those.
Then we have Dish Jam coming to Switch.
Yes.
And then Civilization 6 DLC Rise and Fall.
Yes. Two of the best things.
Octogeddon coming to PC. And then guess what's finally coming out for an official release to PC?
Man, okay, I'm
Rust.
using the first one. Fuck that game. Like,
that game, it's finally coming out of what, early access beta or whatever the hell it was? Like
whatever the hell it is. It's been early access for like 5 years.
6 years. It came out in 2012.
That's some bullshit. Like, really? Okay.
That's pitiful.
But that's what we're buying into now. That's what we're doing.
I mean, look what you guys did with PUBG, because it's still not officially released on console yet.
I am a part of the problem. I will admit that. But Jesus,
is that Civilization 6 PC only?
Yes, that is PC only.
PC only.
Guess I'm not gonna play it then.
Oh, you can buy Civilization on your iPad now too. It's actually not bad. But it's like $40 for an iPad game,
right? Like, dude, that's an expensive ass iPad.
But it's like the full game. So I mean, not too.
And then we have Heroin Anthem Zero Episode 1.
I was worried you were gonna stop with Heroin. I'm be like, okay, well, this is a different show now.
Remember, kids, don't do drugs
ever, not even once.
Or LaCroix.
Shut up, Aaron.
Friday, February 9th, we have Dragon Quest Builders finally coming to the Switch.
Oh, I'm actually spending a lot more money this week than I thought. Oh, no.
Then we have the 7 Deadly Sins, Knights of Britannia coming to PS4.
Anime.
The anime games are real. Why? You know what? Whoever the hell is doing this list that gets this list done.
You can't blame me. I didn't give you this one. Nope.
No, I don't want to give their name any infamy any more than they already have. Jeez. Well, whoever the writer of this list of releases needs to freaking proofread their work, because I'm tired of double post.
Yeah, Aaron.
It happens every week. No, it's not Aaron. Surprisingly, it's not Aaron.
Surprisingly.
I'll take it.
Under Night In Birth EXE latest coming to PS4, PS3, and Vita. Hey, PS3 got a game.
Yep, I hope that game is fake. Yep.
And then we have Starpoint Gemini Warlords coming to Xbox One.
All right.
Overdriven Reloaded Special Edition coming to Xbox One. And Quantic Pinball coming to Xbox One. So out of this list, for me, Shadow of the Colossus is the one I'm looking at. Though I probably won't be getting it because I'm playing too much Monster Hunter. What, Aaron? What? What you got? He's raising his hand like he's in class.
Audio listeners, he raised his hand.
Is that 7 Deadly Sins game that's based off the Netflix anime?
That's correct.
That's based off of the anime. Yes, sir.
That's pretty cool.
That's why we said anime games.
Well, I knew that it was anime, but like I was just making sure, because that is the Netflix original anime, right?
Yes. And basically, all it is that Netflix got the rights to distribute it. Is basically what it is.
So there's waifus in that game?
There's probably going to be some kind of animated waifu.
Probably two.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you like really want them though, but yeah. Okay. Yeah. Watch it. You'll understand.
All you need to say is Elizabeth.
That's yeah.
You know, the Anime Lately group, that if anyone from there is listening to this, like, oh my goodness, you guys are so terrible with anime. Okay,
excuse me, I will fight you in the street. So first off, don't come at me like that.
You go catch some hands. You better go sit down and be quiet before they come beat you up with Dragon Ball.
I'll make you feel like Rock Lee when you get Gaara for the first time. You better watch yourself.
I don't get that reference.
I made Tony upset when I told him that One Punch Man was better than Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball series.
Don't forget, now that we're talking about anime, I remember a specific post in the Anime Lately group where somebody was like, I don't like My Hero Academia. It's not great. And I was shocked and quite appalled.
I'm on episode 9.
I'm thinking that you're referring.
I'm not naming any names. No, I'm not. I'm not that. No, I don't throw that much shade. No. He's
like, I throw the right amount of shade, just not all of it.
So yeah, there's some love lost there, but that's okay. We're still fast friends. Yep.
You guys are terrible. I should say not you guys. It's more Ray than anyone tonight.
I'm okay.
Ray is just on the shade train, just throwing it everywhere.
I'm missing a lamp in this room, so there's not as much light as normal. So it's affecting my mood. I'm sorry.
Okay,
actually, I can fix that,
Mr. Bringdown.
Wow. I was just going to say, if you want to put them in
are you charging up like a spirit bomb or something like that?
Yes, like the Eagles did, because apparently it works.
Do you see that? Do you see that Black Panther Lexus commercial?
No, I'm not watching anything else Black Panther related.
It's not a commercial for the movie. It's a commercial for the Lexus.
I don't care. Okay. We're so close.
Speaking of commercials, though, some of those commercials are actually pretty good, though. I do have to say the commercials for the Super Bowl have kind of been lacking the last few years. They haven't been as great. Remember, like, when we were younger, like, as great as the commercials were then? Like iconic commercials you remember. I know I always remember, like, the Budweiser frogs is one. You know, the Doritos commercials has always been good. Though I do have to give them props for the Morgan Freeman and freaking
Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage, yes.
Dinklebot.
You know, Doritos commercial, Mountain Dew. That was actually pretty cool.
Destiny, yeah.
The best commercial was the Solo trailer teaser.
Oh, that's Solo.
So, honestly,
Tony, when we have time, I got a bone to pick with you, bro. I know you're gonna listen to this episode.
I love how you called him Tony. Anyway,
Tony with the I. Tony and I, we gonna have some words.
I didn't watch anything from any of it yesterday, like none of it. The only thing I've seen is the Infinity War teaser, because that's all I cared about. But I didn't watch the game. I didn't watch any of the commercials. I watched Iron Chef last night, and I'm like, wow, what am I doing with my life now? I don't know. Yeah,
then you came at us. Hey, what's up, guys? Video games. We're like, F you, we're on sports mode. Shut up.
Pretty much. I was like, oh, my bad. I guess I picked the wrong time to ask about video games. But speaking of video games,
speaking of video games, let's go ahead and we're going to move into our topic so that way we can actually get some questions this week, right, Aaron? Because last week Aaron's like, we got to cut this off. I'm dying.
I refuse to ask questions if I see one can of LaCroix shown on this video.
Motherfucker.
You gonna mess with you're really gonna
no questions. No, he did it.
So let's go ahead and talk about the Gaming Pulse. So the Gaming Pulse is our topic of the week. This week, our Gaming Pulse is cheating in video games. And this actually comes off of the Kotaku article that was written that said in the month of January alone, they banned over 1 million cheating players in PUBG. Mind you, by the end of December, they had banned 1.5 million. So out of the normal concurrent, 3 million players that they have on at any given time, they've banned 2.5 million different players at this point. And the new patch is going to also be addressing some other cheaters and mechanics and things that are used. So as of right now,
that's a lot of people.
That is a lot of people for a game, that has 3 million people playing concurrently. Now, that's, mind you, the 3 million, the 2.5 doesn't come from the 3 million. It's just on top of the 3 million that currently are playing.
Does it
out of their base, 2.5 million is banned.
Is that like PC and Xbox?
That's across both.
Okay.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah. For all my old school.
Because they sold 5.5 million copies of PUBG so far across both platforms right now?
I think so. That could be like, give or take a few 100,000. But yeah, like for real. Wow.
Nearly half of their player base is currently banned for cheating.
But not the PUBG squad though.
Yeah, at least not yet.
Aaron to go do some dumb stuff and get banned. Oh man, I can't play PUBG anymore.
Aaron's like, hey, I put on the safe driving feature. We're all good now.
Oh, but he got banned for it.
Anyway,
shot your own teammate.
I just shot 2 of them, if you ask me. Oh, anyway. What's to say about the game though? That it's that easy to hack. The people can cheat.
I think it's primarily PC, right? Where there's the worst amount of cheaters.
Yeah.
I think out of that million, I think they said 250,000 were Xbox cheaters. So when 3/4 of your fan base is cheating on PC.
Why do you think I've been preaching for 19 episodes to not become a PC gamer? Look at that! Look at those awful people living that Eddie Guerrero lifestyle, lying, cheating, and stealing.
Wow! Don't you talk about my idol Eddie Guerrero? Gee,
R.I.P.
Yes, definitely. I'm thinking about you.
Oh no, sorry. Go ahead.
Absolutely not. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say there was a video I shared a while back where somebody had recorded this one cheater on PC where this guy was using a shotty in PUBG, and he was able to pretty much shoot across the map.
Oh my god!
And it wasn't even
shotgun sniper.
Well, I'm about to say, isn't that like shotgun physics in every video game now?
I mean, I don't know why they're complaining. That's pretty much World War II. But
seriously, yeah.
The flaming shotgun.
Oh my god, I hate that thing. I hate it.
I just wanted to know, when you guys brought this up though, like, I just can't, in my mind, obviously I'm not playing on PC, but like, I just can't imagine how do you start cheating in a game like PUBG? Like, what can you actually do to cheat? Like, you actually have to hack into the system?
You could download, like, I'm pretty sure, like, add-ons that, like, that edit files in the game that give you, like, perfect aim, or, like you said, a shotgun that shoots across the map, stuff like that edits the files of the game, essentially.
Yeah, it'd probably be like the equivalent to like a modded controller or something.
Something like that, but you're modding the game, essentially.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you can get a modded controller, it could have rapid fire, you could drop shot easy, blah, 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 all that stuff.
I just can't ever imagine doing that, man. Like, that's the biggest reason why I'm so addicted to that game is the challenge of it.
Now, are you guys like... Yeah. 4 anti-cheat systems being in place that if you're caught cheating that you get banned? Or
yeah, man, F you. You're trying to ruin everybody else's fun. Sorry, like, bye. I don't want you in my game.
I mean, does it... Okay, let me ask this then, because I'm kind of ignorant to this sort of stuff in particular, but so on the original Modern Warfare game, on the map called Ambush, there was a glitch where you could jump up on this wall and then jump up on the roof of a building that you can't have access to. And I went like 27-0 laying on that roof one time. So is it stuff like that too, or this anti-cheating
exploiting
programs?
The game is exploiting is also considered.
I'm not asking. No, and I get that, but these programs that you're talking about that you just mentioned, an anti-cheating program. Would that take away stuff like that, like just a glitch in the game?
No, because exploiting the map is it's still a form of cheating, because you're exploiting somewhere that you're not supposed to be able to be normally on the map. I mean, hey, we saw this back when. Remember when Trials of Osiris got banned for 2 weeks back on Destiny 2 because players were able to use emotes to get outside of the map and kill players outside of the map?
Well, this actually happened in PUBG. There are people getting under the map and were killing people from underneath the map in PUBG.
Oh, wow.
So this is something that's happened in PUBG. Yeah, that's a thing.
And it's also something that happened in, you're probably going to get tired of me talking about World War II, but it's something that happened in World War II as well. There was, in Point du Hoc, there's this one, you could jump off a ledge onto and glitch your way inside this.
It's like a bunker or something, right? Like
well, it's close to one of the bunkers. It's but you couldn't die, but you could see all the way across the map,
and you can shoot people, and they can't shoot you.
I managed to shoot one person.
My question for y'all then is, so like we're all adults and we all play video games online for fun. Like, back in the day, when you had cheat codes and, you had, I guess you could...
Game Genie.
Game Genie. Well, that and screen looking, shit like that. Back when the cheating was, I guess, quote unquote, innocent. Like...
Well, you weren't infecting other players.
No, back when you had like infinite lives in like Mario or in Grand Theft Auto, you're like, hey, I'm going like crazy mode.
But like, is it not? I really kind of like, I'm contradicting myself because like, yeah, is it really not so different though? But like at this point, you're exploiting a system that clearly had a flaw, so you're able to do that. But you're doing it to your own gain. And kind of ruining everybody else's fun. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what
the
it
key
is.
Phrasing is that you're destroying someone's gaming experience by you having your fun and exploiting the game or cheating or whatever.
And I think there's a pretty big difference too. And you're specifically going back to like the N64 days, like sitting in the same room as your buddy playing GoldenEye,
right?
You know, on split screen, and you can see where they're going.
Exactly.
That's a little more like lighthearted, fun, messing around type stuff. But yeah, this is some serious shit. Is any of this happening in Fortnite also? Please say there is, because fuck those people that play that game.
Wow, Fortnite's the fucking best. Aaron?
No.
There's been some things happening in Fortnite with people getting outside of the map or staying outside the storm and not getting hurt, or like we've been seeing now lately. Everybody's strategy is now building a sky tower as high as you can, staying just outside of the storm, or just staying just inside the storm, so that way you can keep building while everyone else is dying, and then you come down when there's you and maybe one or two other people, and you just rocket launch them to death or whatever. It's not anything new in gaming or anything like that. Siobhan was getting ready to say something. I don't know if we cut her off, but
oh no, I was saying that I haven't experienced anybody exploiting the game in Fortnite. So
Fortnite's great, by the way.
These people that you talk, these people that you get or that are getting banned, is it for a certain amount of time, or is it like life?
They're, as far as a ban is a ban for them, but I mean,
like if it's an IP ban,
it's probably an IP or account ban, whatever. Yeah. But there's ways to get around it.
I would cry if I got banned from PUBG.
Would you though? You probably just play other games finally.
I would have to.
Oh man, what's a Switch?
I would play on my kid's account. She's out there playing in the living room.
Oh my god! I need your account. I got banned, but no, this is mine now.
Well, I think there was in Fortnite. There was this one kid. He kept making accounts and cheating. Yeah,
and his mom got
Yeah, that's a huge lawsuit going on with that.
I don't remember that. Yeah, and that's right. They sued him because he was being a little asshole.
Yeah.
They told him, hey, stop putting out these cheats to our game. And he was like, no, I ain't going to do it because I'm 10 years old and an idiot. And they were like, all right, well, we'll show you how.
And the mom's like,
yeah.
The mom's response even worse.
Well, yeah, I mean, but think about it. Any parent was like, I don't know what my stupid kid does while he's playing these stupid games that I bought this stupid thing for. Yeah, that's what all parents sound like to me. Sorry.
Pretty much. I mean, she was pretty much like, I didn't agree to those terms and conditions, so this just throw this out the window. And they're like, nah.
I haven't heard anything else about that, so I wonder where that ended up, actually.
So this sort of thing nowadays, is it more common in PC gaming because people have like access to be able to mod shit?
Because people have access to different files that they don't normally have access to on a closed environment. It is more prevalent. I wouldn't say it's more
vac.
Well, I mean, that's the other thing is other thing here that I was there was a Eurogamer article that came out on February 1st, it looks like, that talks about there were Steam bans for people on Linux because they were able to go against the anti-cheat systems, the VAC. So because those bans, once a VAC, the Valve anti-cheat system catches you cheating, it is a permanent, non-negotiable ban. You cannot get unbanned.
From what? From Steam?
From Steam. From Steam games, yes.
Wow.
Like ripperoni. Like
can you imagine putting all that money into a Steam library and one day you're trying to have some shiggles and you go and you get banned by VAC and then you're just like, well, there goes that down the drain.
Because you wanted to shoot rainbows out of your gut. Well, you can do that in Counter-Strike. I take that back. That's legal. I don't know, because you wanted to headshot everybody with one tap. Like, yeah, nah, man, it ain't worth it.
Shotgun sniper. You want to go shotgun sniper on everybody? Yeah, no, that's not cool.
So, like, just in online games in general these days, I personally do not see the value in cheating in these games. Like, it makes no sense to me. Like, it wouldn't be any fun because you just knew automatically that you were going to win because you were cheating.
It's just one of those things where it just seems so simple to think about. Like,
don't cheat.
I wouldn't go rob a store because I know the consequence is jail. And if I know the consequences of getting banned from playing a game that I love, I'm not gonna cheat.
Well, some people don't care, and they just
some people don't care. They do it just
because they can.
Just because
they can.
Just because of stupidity. They're just like, whatever.
And those are the people who ruin it for everybody else. And I hope that you drop your favorite ice cream cone in a puddle and it melts.
I don't know anything about the PC gaming world. Obviously, you guys know that. But I just feel like if somebody has the intelligence to be able to like hack into games and cheat and do all that sort of stuff within the system, why not just put that brain to work? Like, make your own fucking video game where you can do whatever you want and, like, stop ruining shit for other people.
If more people thought like that, society would be way more productive.
You know what's really messed up about this is that because of the way that everything is looked at, there are actually Reddits and subreddits dedicated to helping players figure out which cheating systems and aimbots and things like that are still valid and not getting caught by bans.
Yep.
Like I just googled Fortnite, PUBG ban, anti-cheating, and then it pulled up all kinds of subreddits. Oh well, ESP aimbot is still working on Fortnite. What is it? It's like Botlord, blah blah blah, is still working on PUBG. This and this is still working on, Fortnite. It's like, really, guys? Come on now. Really?
These are people that get a thrill out of this kind of junk, and it's like, it's a whole thing that I don't want to understand, but hey, it's out there.
One of them is actually a pay-to-use system. Like, you pay like $10 a month to pay to use it. That Botlord or whatever it's called.
So I'm just jealous of the person who came up with that concept that gets people to pay for cheats in a game.
I think that was actually something that the kid with the lawsuit was using.
Yeah, he was using one of those pay-to-use aimbot systems.
Interesting, man. We live in an interesting time, but it's always happening.
You know why it amazes us is because we didn't think of it, Ray.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I don't know if I would have thought of it because
heads up, Ray has actually been cheating in Dragon Ball FighterZ. So if you get beat by Ray,
it's the fight. I have a fight stick and it's great. That's why you lost.
He's I got the super duper automatic nitro turbo.
The night that I plugged the game in with the fight stick, I won
Prod
the first
Shock 4.
And I was like, nah, man, that wasn't me. That was the fight stick for real because I'm not that good at this game. But yeah, cheating, don't do it, please. And if you do it in a place and actually don't do it. I hate you.
If you're gonna want to mess around, do it in like your single player games, or do it in like some people do cheating stuff with like Overwatch, like with bots. Go play, go get your cheating.
Or do what Aaron said. Make your own game. Because you
fucking PC nerds, if you're so smart,
it's gonna be Cheat System Tycoon. The next game is gonna be Cheat System Tycoon. You're gonna have to build cheating software and sell it to people.
Cost of Tycoon. Oh man, but yeah, I don't know. The people are interesting, and there's always.
Because if you cheat and you actually win, and even though no one knows you're cheating, but do you really feel that good about winning? Like I know I wouldn't.
Hey, if you're a cheater, post in the comments so I can tell me how you feel, and just turn on your location. I just want to talk. It's fine.
He's like, Ray is basically doing his, hey, cheaters, tell us you cheat, but don't at me, bro.
Don't tell us that you actually cheat, but how does it make you feel, though? That's what I want to know. Like, does it vindicate you? Does it make you feel like, yes, I'm superior because I thought to do this thing that nobody else did? I don't know. It'd be interesting.
I mean, yeah. Does it make you love yourself and your gaming accomplishments? Like that's the weird thing for me. Is this like really like I wouldn't. That would be a hollow victory for me.
Yeah, pretty much. If you have to cheat to have enjoyment out of a game, you probably suck at it.
True enough.
It's kind of like too. Like I'm sure that all four of us would agree and say we've all put in the cheat codes for like the PS2 Grand Theft Autos.
Yeah, I wanted a tank every time.
Right? I want the Rhino tank, or I want a crazy helicopter.
Now it's fun, but to me that's the type of thing where like you do it and then after 10-15 minutes it's kind of like it's lost its appeal.
Yeah, because you like literally taking the challenge out of the game.
Right.
At that point it's just dumb fun, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, it wears off real quick. So I understand that. That's a good point. Good point.
I got 2 chicken dinners without cheating.
I'm so proud of you.
Well, there you go. Congratulations on your chicken dinners. I'm sure you won them.
Cheating. Anyway, so enough about cheating.
Enough about the cheating. But hey, you know what, guys?
This is a whole different. Sorry, this is a whole different tree that we're about to pull out of the ground. So speaking of cheating, Dr. Disrespect is back on Twitch. I know you guys. Do you guys know anything?
I was gonna make the joke about that, but I left it alone.
Do you know, Aaron? Do you know anything about him?
Fruit? I do.
I know Dwayne.
Yeah. Okay. So he's back on Twitch. After he cheated.
So his
I just read about that today.
Long story short, he was in people's DMs and cheating on his wife and all kinds of other stuff. He got caught up.
It's really interesting.
Then he decided to step away from everything, and now he's back.
I just want to know how you guys feel about it, because people like straight hate this dude. And they're like, why is he popular? Because he's an adulterer, blah blah blah. But I'm like,
that's his personal life, though.
That's his personal life.
I personally am not one for adultery, because in my life I've had to deal with it myself personally. So, but hey, you know what? If that's what he decided to do, that's his life. He's got to live it, not me.
Right.
I don't cheat either. Yep. I try to do unto others, so I don't want to be cheated on, so I don't do it.
Yeah,
but that's his own shit, and it has nothing to do with his gaming life.
That's what I thought.
Career
or whatever. It doesn't have anything to do with his gaming persona. I just thought that was really interesting. A lot of people were condemning him because.
The one thing the only thing I can say is that because there are some of the youth that look up to him, I can see from a role model standpoint. Yeah. That's not the kind of role model that you want. They also
look up to Tyler 1, so I mean,
and they also look up to what's his name, Jake Paul and Logan Paul and those idiots and
internet culture, y'all.
My oldest daughter is still mad at me because I told her she's banned from watching Logan Paul and Jake Paul on YouTube. She's mad at me. Yeah, I told her, like, no, you're not watching those idiots. And I caught her sneaking because, YouTube history is a fun thing when you have it across, multiple devices. No! So I go and I'm searching for something on YouTube. I hit the L and it's like Logan Paul. I'm like, why is this idiot in my search history? Because I know I didn't look him up.
Hit her with the vac and ban her for life.
The vac.
Not with the actual vacuum, though. No, we don't condemn that.
No, hit with the vac. We're talking about the anti-cheat. That's gonna be Aaron's new thing. So now
YouTube Kids on our
no, you know what we're gonna do? What we're gonna do now, Siobhan, whenever we need to drop the van hammer, we're gonna call it the vac hammer.
Hit it with the vac.
Hit it with the vac.
Yep. Oh man.
So okay, Aaron.
Sorry, I want to know what y'all thought.
Now that you brought up Dr. Disrespect, I mean, his name kind of says it all. Dr. Disrespect. Come on now.
Hey, you bring in what you put out, right?
I guess. But anyway, Aaron, let's go ahead and jump into those questions. So take it away from here.
Questions.
The questions.
Mail time. Is Ray going to sing the mail time song?
Mail time.
Geek mail.
Cool. First one's from Shane.
Copywritten.
Shane McGinnis.
What's up, Shane?
What is your favorite modern day video game hero? And he said he'd have to go with Nathan Drake or Joel.
Nathan Drake, all the way. If you haven't noticed all the Uncharted love I have on the back wall behind me.
They're both mass murderers and villains. It's okay. He said heroes.
He's a hero. He does it to save the world.
Oh, okay.
So many pirate orphans. # dead parents. We had to bring it back.
Why? Like
can you imagine though all the kids that are out there and their parents were pirates and so their dads got dead because they decided to be pirates?
Stop doing this to me.
You're the one that started it way back when, so it just kind of follows you. You shouldn't have started it. You see? See what kind of thing the memory the internet has for you, Ray?
I see that.
It's never going to go away.
I'm going to pay that service to scrub me from the internet.
Out of nowhere, what's going to happen is you're going to be, out of nowhere, it's going to be like your funeral or whatever, and somebody's going to come up and say their part during your eulogy.
How dare you? Don't you tell people that I'm going to fake my death.
And then out of nowhere, it's just going to be like, yeah, he started that whole # dead parents thing. It's going to follow you everywhere.
Okay, so Ray, you're going with Nathan Drake?
Yes.
Siobhan?
I guess mine would probably be more of an anti-hero. Agent 47.
Nice. Sorry, that's a good pick.
Squeenix? Paul Bunyan?
Commander Shepard.
I knew you were going to say freaking Commander Shepard.
Well, how?
Now, which one? Which one? Regular Shepard or female Shepard?
Uh-oh. Time's up. Gotta go. Never mind. Shep. Definitely.
That's the sound of lasagna.
I love lasagna. I'm
So,
gonna teach you how to make lasagna.
Mine,
I'm going to teach you how to make lasagna.
my favorite modern day video game hero would have to be myself in PUBG and John Morgan in PUBG because he saves my ass all the time.
Are you guys really heroes, though? Shooting other people in the face for no reason? It's like...
Is Nathan Drake?
Is like
Nathan Drake?
Games.
How many people has Nathan Drake shot?
Yeah, but he's doing it.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth when I'm talking to you.
Man, the Shepard saved the universe, by the way.
Yeah,
You
right?
sacrificed herself. Although I did punch that reporter in the face. She deserved it.
Okay. I can't remember completely if we've touched on this or not. I don't think we have. It could be a real quick yes or no answer, but Javier Duran asks, will the future of gaming truly be VR?
No.
I like the concept of VR, but I think VR has so many more real world applications to it that gaming is just a part of it.
Maybe mixed reality. Maybe.
I mean, like, look at Ready Player One. Like, you see how they portray that, or, you know, like real life applications would be like surgeons use it to mimic surgeries to see how successful or unsuccessful they'll be. I mean, they use it in medical practice. Heck, they even what the heck was that? Remember when we were talking about VR the one time, Ray, and we saw that we saw the one article, and they started using VR for like training missions for the military. We talked about and stuff like that. Like they're using it for those kind of applications.
So I mean, I'm not gonna say flat out no, because you know the future's always in flux. With VR, it's going to take a lot of work for it to just everything that we're playing to be in VR.
It would have to pretty much become kind of like the holodeck in Star Trek.
Like it would have to be one of those things where like your consciousness is like literally in the game all of a sudden, like, or at least you close your eyes and yeah, you're in this game now. Like it's gonna take a lot. So I mean, it's possible. Technology is scary and it advances very quickly. So who knows what will happen in the next 15, 20 years?
What kind of like Sword Art Online or something?
Oh, please no, that garbage. Nope.
No.
Sorry, I had to.
Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you. The first season's awesome.
It's okay.
Of course you like Sword Art.
Yeah, it takes forever to get good though.
Thank you for
there's
smart
so
people
many
in this podcast.
There's so many other series that touch on the same thing that are way better.
Yes. Yeah. Like Overlord. Please watch Overlord if you haven't already.
Overlord is very good stuff.
It's pretty funny too.
So my answer to Javier's question would be no, is my first thought, but I think things like augmented reality, like what we saw with Pokemon Go, could become a lot more popular with different things. Where you actually get to interact with something in everyday life, you know, not like putting on a VR headset, but something that you could take with you everywhere and interact with. So,
hey, look, now there's a chair over there, but there's no chair. Oh.
Nintendo, the one 3DS developer is slow clapping right now for Aaron because, you know, remember 3DS had the AR thing?
Yeah, well, Vita did too.
I know, but 3DS did it first.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I mean, we know that the future is cardboard, boys. Let's not get it twisted.
Cardboard and markers.
So, one of our favorite question submitters, Rachel Penley.
Nope, I do not like Rachel's question.
You know, she always
did badly for me.
Rachel. Rachel.
So, she wants to know, what is our greatest movie-going experience ever?
In 2 weeks, I'll tell you. Black Panther ain't out yet.
So far for me, it would probably be watching 300 in 3D at the IMAX, the 3D IMAX. Oh man, that was good stuff.
Siobhan?
I don't know, because I don't go to the movies often. I could tell you a story, which it probably wasn't as pleasant of an experience for all the other moviegoers, but it was hilarious.
Please do.
You have piqued our interest.
That's right.
Way back when Jeepers Creepers came out, it was a couple of friends and we were such douchebags. Oh my god! No, I really.
It's like, man, we were terrible.
We were. Oh my god! But it's still funny. I don't care. But we we saw that we had saw it for the first time the day before we did this, but we started going around the theater spoiling it for everyone.
Wow!
We were just like, no, don't do that.
Wow!
We were like, no, don't let this happen, and it would happen right after. And people were like, oh man, oh my god, yeah. So we were those douchebags.
Kids, don't be like Ship Ham. No. Wow. That's so rude.
We didn't care because we thought the movie sucked. So
you know that now Ray Forever is going to call you Ship Ham all the time. Now
that's okay. That's not even the worst nickname I have. So.
Look, okay. So the story is my phone. I was typing in Siobhan's name, and I'm like, oh, okay, let me type it. And then my phone was like, you mean Ship Ham? And I was like, oh, that's her name.
Yes.
Ship Ham. Yep. There we go. It's done. I think it's a great nickname. By the way.
Tony, make up a ham shaped like a ship. There you go. That's a meme.
That'd be lit.
So, I do have an answer for greatest movie going experience, and it actually is going to segue into our final question.
Uh-oh.
But back when The Dark Knight came out, I was living in Columbus, Georgia, with a guy you guys might remember named Chris Kubiak, Kiku.
I know him.
Yeah,
I know him.
Him and I
know that guy.
Yeah, him and I went to the premiere together. We had a really good time, and it was a little special for me. As you guys know, I've told you before, but my mom is in that movie. So that was kind of cool. But just walking out of the theater with him, I think it was the first movie him and I ended up seeing together as friends because we had just gotten to know each other that year. But just talking about the movie afterwards with him, I think we stayed in the parking lot for about 45 minutes just talking about the movie before going home. But segueing into my final question.
My real answer is the first Iron Man, by the way.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
Just a few minutes ago, as we were recording, one Chris Kiku Kubiak texted me.
Oh, he's alive?
He is alive. And
I haven't heard from him since Christmas.
Yeah, well, he's doing good. He says hello to everyone.
Hello.
And I asked him if he had any questions for the gaming podcast since we were recording. And this one, the Rays are probably going to have to answer because I don't know the answer to it.
Oh, boy.
And I apologize if I mispronounce this, but
oh, boy.
Chris Kubiak wants to know, why is Anjanath such a bastard?
Anjanath!
No, he's not that much of a bad. He becomes a bigger badass later.
Ray? No. Anjanath is the new fuckboy Jones.
No, he's not. It's Diablos.
Yes. Diablos ain't that bad.
Diablos is terrible, though.
I have caught many a Diablos, but Anjanath, all those motherfuckers gotta die.
we need to make them extinct.
All the internet, all the Anjanath gotta die. Terrible, and they're stupid, and they won't give me their teeth. I need their teeth, and they won't give me any, and I'm sad about it. Okay,
I need Rathian spikes.
Oh, fucking Anjanath. Hate you.
That's gonna do it, though, guys.
Sweet, thank you.
I've got a few more, but like I said, I'm stockpiling certain ones for the Q&A episode. So,
oh, good. I'm glad because we're gonna have a lot of good ones.
We need to talk about logistics on that too, by the way. So
logistics, big words, because I'll let them handle all that stuff just so everybody knows.
All right, guys. So with that, thank you very much for all of your geek mail for the week. We appreciate it. Hey, if there's anything else you want to, ask us or talk about, definitely feel free to do so in the group, the Facebook group. Find us there. Talk to us. Let us know what you're thinking, what you want to know, what you know. Share your experiences with us. Have some fun because we're always up for it, right? Right, guys? Except for Siobhan. Siobhan may be back. Siobhan's like, I don't know if I want to do this every week.
I'd do it.
Siobhan fits in really well. You want to come back every week? That'd be cool. Yep.
Hey, you'll have me.
And I don't know where Ray's gonna start nudging him like, get rid of Aaron.
Wow, no, I can't get rid of him. We play off of each other so well.
No, you guys fight about LaCroix all the damn time.
Man, fuck Aaron with him.
I still love you, Aaron. You're my bro. I got you. But Ray, God. Come on now, Ray.
I would have said something witty like 2 minutes ago, but I couldn't unmute myself. So
stop muting yourself. Stop hitting the space bar. Stop.
Whatever he dished out, I'm just going to accept.
Okay, if you mute yourself with the space bar, you have to double tap the space bar to unmute yourself. Otherwise, it stays muted.
That's mine.
Wait, hold on. I didn't know you could. No, you can't.
No, Aaron has his set for spacebar for some reason.
No, I don't.
You somehow miraculously
I just hit
done it.
spacebar.
Like, you've done it like 5 times. Well, then I don't know. You got to figure it out then. Because last time you said you hit spacebar and it muted you.
This is why you don't play PC stuff, kids.
Aaron, you guys are terrible. The video watchers are going to be like, what the heck is wrong with these people?
Just
Production
trying to spice,
quality, 100%.
spice
All right,
things
guys. So while we're here, we're at it. Let's get to our Geek Outs portion of the show. Let's do the shout outs that we have. So first and foremost, we have to give a shout out to our friend and the I guess he's more like the little brother / like overall super fan of the group, Thomas Gilkey. What is his official title, Siobhan? Like I know he has a title for the Patreon and stuff.
He doesn't have one, but we can give him one real quick.
He's on the website. He's on the website.
He's on the website
he's the Patreon sponsor, I believe.
The Patreon sponsor? Is that the title that we? Okay, so
I was trying to think of something cool, like
It could be the roast master.
Dude,
badass. There we go.
Thomas is a freaking savage, though.
Roast
He's
master.
just like he's going on everybody, like all the
Roast
time.
master savage.
I don't see how Aaron hasn't decided to go out wherever Thomas is and be like, "Yo, dude, stop talking about my Chicago Bears. Keep their name out your mouth."
Yeah, go hide in his bush in his front yard.
dude, he's always talking crap about your Bears.
The Bears beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl in 1985. Get over it.
I love that he's coming out of his shell. He's feeling
that's
a little
awesome.
more comfortable with everybody, that he could just sit there and joke and play around and stuff. So
Joke. He goes savage roast. He pulls out the flamethrower. It's just like flames everywhere.
Speaking of flamethrowers, I almost bought one from Elon Musk.
So you didn't buy your Lamborghini or whatever it was, but you gonna go buy a flamethrower?
That's where I'm gonna leave that.
I mean, what's a $500 flamethrower look like? Like, what's it gonna do?
I mean, we might find out. Stay tuned.
All of a sudden, we look and Ray's walls are all smoke damaged. What happened? I was playing with my flamethrower.
Why would I play with that in the house?
Flame.
By the way, it comes with the fire extinguisher for free, so it's fine. Jeez.
Ray comes back with no eyebrows, no hair, no beard. What happened? I was playing with the flamethrower.
Childrish.
Oh, so Siobhan, do you have any shout outs that you want to give?
I want to give it to actually the Geeks and Gamers admins. They've been doing an excellent job, and I mean, and it's not just like the main group; it's like throughout all the groups. They've been doing an amazing job, like stimulating conversation, and my notifications just won't stop.
Can I ask a favor? Can I get it to where my posts don't have to be approved every time I make a post? Please.
I will look into that.
Okay.
Wow, abusing your power as a host, Ray.
No, because I'm like, I go to post something and I'm sitting there and it'll take, sometimes it's like right away, and other times it takes like 5 hours. I'm like, well, I didn't want to talk about that right now.
It just kind of depends, because if you're trying to do it like in the evening, then you have Wes, and it's just Wes because most of us are asleep. But if you have it in the morning, then you have me.
Usually it'll be overnight because I'm an insomniac, and then no one's on for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours at a time, and then I'm just
that would be like Wes.
I totally didn't want to talk about that PlayStation thing right now. Sure, thanks guys.
Yeah, like Wes is our night watch. That's like his title. So. But yeah, I'll look through and see what I can do.
Yeah, shout out to the admins. Y'all are the best. You keep us from looking like Philadelphia after when the Eagles win.
Dude, they flipped over a Prius. Did you see that when they flipped over the Prius and things were on fire?
Oh, good. It was a Prius. That's fine. It's nobody.
You know what else is crazy though? Like the city of Philadelphia, the police department there had to go and grease all the telephone and light poles. And
didn't help. It didn't work.
They were still climbing.
It didn't work. Oh my God, humans, interesting species.
It's like, why are you destroying your city? You just won. You didn't lose. You won.
Mob mentality, man. It's real and it's scary. Let me tell you.
Oh, Aaron, Ray, you guys got shout outs?
Ray, you want to go first or what?
Sure. You know, I'm the boring one. It's always the same. Shout out to you guys for being here, doing the show with me every Monday night at 6:30 CST. Don't forget. Anyway, also to the community. Hey, thank you guys. I love you guys. I don't know if you saw, but our first video on YouTube hit over 200 views, and I'm so proud of that.
256 as
see, look at that. Wow, that's amazing. And I really want us to shoot higher. I mean, I don't want to have to talk about Star Wars for y'all to care. Ha! Anyway, I want to know what you guys want us to do different. Like, what do you want to see? Do you want more music, more transitions? Let us know. Like, this is a video and an audio show, but we're gonna focus more on the video for sure. So let us know what you want to see, because we will adjust accordingly. As long as you don't say we don't want to see any more of that Ray guy, because then we'll have to fight, and I don't want to have to kill you because I don't want to go to jail. I won't survive. Anyway, thank you so much for listening and watching. We love y'all. You know this.
So you actually just added one on top of mine. I only had 2, but now I have 3. So speaking of the video, the first video that went on YouTube, whoever the one person that thumbs down it was, go fuck yourself.
There's 2.
There's a couple. There's actually a couple.
Then they can fuck each other. So my real shout outs are one to Ryan Marion, one of the admins. He is currently collecting a collection of Zaxby's sauces to send them to me in the mail, since I live in a place that has no Zaxby's. So that's very awesome of him.
Never heard of Zaxby's. Y'all talk about it all the time.
Dude,
and I'm like,
I have
what
no
is this place?
Zaxby's. I have no Crystal. I don't even have White Castle. I don't have
White Castle either. And White Castle started here where I am right now. So it's weird.
Yeah. So shout out to Ryan for doing that. And then even though I don't think I've ever done this before, and I typically don't like when Ray does it, but shout out to Jeremy Griggs. Where did Nick Foles hurt you last night, Jeremy, when the Eagles beat the fucking Patriots?
Oh, John Morgan has been posting that everywhere.
I just want you to put in the comments of this video when it goes on YouTube, where did Nick Foles hurt you? That's it.
All right, so first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to Geeks and Gamers, to the community, to all the admins, Jeremy, and everyone there, because without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this. And to all the fans, the listeners, the watchers, and everyone, without you guys, we would have no one to do this for. So thank you very much for watching the content, having the discussion with us, being involved and everything like that. And, thank you for everything that Siobhan does for the community, keeping it from being Philadelphia on fire. Because literally, Tony with an eye, you need to make that happen. You just need to show like Siobhan with the fire extinguisher, like putting out the fires, and show the fires being Geeks and Gamers. Yeah, that's Siobhan's job. But thank you guys. Thank you very much for being on the show with us tonight, Siobhan. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for being here. Like, seriously, if you want to come back, please. I tell this to all those other guys, and I don't really mean it, but to you, seriously, come back anytime you want. I would love to have you as often as you'd like to be here. So thanks for being here.
At some point, at some point when I'm not playing, Monster Hunter, I need to get on the World War II, so I need somebody to help me with that. So I'll probably be like, Siobhan, help me, please.
I got you.
So
we can jump on some Diablo.
Oh, I had so much fun playing Diablo. Dude, we played the season. I didn't really get a chance to talk about this, but we played the season. I jumped in with the level 1 character. I was level 35 by the time I was done that afternoon when we played. So I was like, yeah, that's fun. But
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nerd. Sorry.
I'm a nerd, dude. I'm a self-proclaimed nerd, so you can't hurt me with the nerd word anymore.
That's a term of endearment in this place.
Yes, it is.
Jeez.
So, guys, that will be all for this week's Geek Pulse Gaming. If you enjoyed the show, hey, give us a like and a share with the fellow geeks and gamers in your life. Don't give us any thumbs down. However, if for some reason you didn't like the show, the thumbs down don't really do anything for us. Give us some feedback. Let us know at the Geek Pulse Radio Network. Yes, Facebook page, and at geeksandgamers.com. Make sure you follow all things geek by subscribing to the Geeks and Gamers on YouTube, youtube.com/C/Geeks and Gamers. For all of the other content, like Geek Pulse Radio Prime, and of course our show, Geek Pulse Radio Gaming, as well, join the community that we always talk about, facebook.com/groups/geeksgamerscom. And make sure if you do have any other comments or anything, hey, comment right there on the YouTube video. Talk with us there. I'll have to do a little bit better of a job of trying to make sure I can get into the YouTube comments, but be nice and don't be mean to Siobhan because Siobhan gets all of the notifications for that. So please don't hurt her. Also, guys, support the Geeks and Gamers on Patreon. So shout out again to Thomas Guilty, the official Patreon sponsor, patreon.com/Geeks and Gamers. Also follow the gaming adventures of the Geek Kind, twitch.tv/gaming with geeks. I think we need to get all those guys on with the show with us one time. I don't care if we break Ray's 4-person rule. We need to just get everybody on the Twitch channel on.
Broken, I guess. That's fine.
It's fine. We can do it.
It'll be a lot of fun with Marquise.
Oh, we had fun with Marquise. We gotta get Marquise back.
That's my boy. He knows. He knows.
And also, guys, make sure you follow us on Twitter at GeeksGamersCom and Instagram at GeeksAndGamersCom. I believe Aaron has a nice little hand in a lot of what happens with the Instagram and the Twitter. Is that correct?
Whatever.
What else do you do?
Sure.
What else do you do? Did that? No? Yes?
I literally, yeah. I mean, I have a hand everywhere, all over. I can in Geeks and Gamers.
Don't touch me.
I've dipped a toe in every puddle.
Oh goodness, that's a lot of puddles.
It is. That's why I have a filthy Piggly Wiggly foot.
All right, guys. So on behalf of our special guest, Siobhan, the manager of Chaos, Aaron, the new Mr. Switch, and the Lord Squeenix himself, Mr. Ray Apollo, and the man of many nicknames, I am Ray El Capitan, saying, as always, guys, Geek Pulse Radio Gaming episode 19 out. And as always, guys, love what you play what you love, and rise above.
I mean, if
Geek
nobody
Pulse.
else is going to say it, Ray.
What?
Say it.
What?
Say it.
Say what?
He doesn't know the way.
Take it.
No, it's dead. Did you not see Knuckles getting taken out back by Sonic and he got shot like Old Yeller?
No, you do not know the way.
It's dead. I'm not saying that. No, I'm done with it. I had to deal with all of my nephews that I've adopted over the years. I've had to deal with them doing it for a month nonstop.
Are we still recording?
Yes, we are still recording.
I didn't get a chance to stop.
This is still going into the episode, by the way. But guys, as always, Geek Pulse Gaming out.
Those PlayStation shooters are ugly. Just
LaCroix. Those PlayStation
LaCroix is
amazing.
ugly.
Wow, Aaron, you're trying to hurt me, and it really hurts me. Stop hurting me, please.
Do you really want to hurt me? Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. Please
He does.
stop.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Rise above.